All good. Cool.
Hi.
So we're just looking at how people engage with online activism, whether it translates into real world action, what motivates it, why they get involved. So just, I guess to start, have you ever signed a petition or clicked something online?
I guess I have, but just not really kind of giving it much thought. Like I read something and then I like click and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good, and then I'll just sign a petition.
No, I have not. Oh, wait, no, there have been a couple, usually for things which are on sites like GetUp, and usually because my dad sent them to me and for no other reason.
I don't think so, no. I haven't done anything like that, no.
Yes, I have.
What sort of things have you
Mostly women's rights things. Yeah, I'll click on those and sign up for those.
Yes, I have. I'm one of those suckers for when things pop up on my news feed. I will, have a look. If I feel strongly about the cause, I'll sign up, get some more info about it. Although unfortunately a lot of it goes to my spam box, so I never get a chance to really have a good read and then tend to forget.
Not online. No, I don't think so. I might have done, but I've signed a petition physically, yeah.
I think I've only ever done one survey online, and that was by a personal message. Other than that, I do tend to avoid any other surveys online.
Don't think so, but I have got follow-up emails that usually then say, look, we won, congratulations, and I go, oh, that's great. Cool. But
I think if you make the decision to click on something, then yes, you have to be somewhat engaged with the subject matter, and I'd hope that you would follow up.
I guess so, you'd want that to actually work, that petition. You would feel pretty shitty if you just signed it and nothing ever happened of it, I guess, yeah.
I always think, yeah, I'm going to, and I get really excited, and then no, I don't actually follow up to see what happened. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Not really, because I think normally when you sign up for those petitions, like they send you information about what's happened, the follow-up, all that sort of thing.
So they do all the follow-up for you?
Sometimes. I think it depends on which one it is. So, yeah.
I do. If it's something I feel passionately about, then I will follow it up later.
I would say that it doesn't seem to have as big an impact as it often claims to have. However, at the same time, I don't think that therefore it has no impact at all. I think that it can have its own impact within the virtual space, but we don't see it necessarily therefore influence what is actually happening in reality.
I suppose the only thing I would go near would be something like GetUp, and that's because a lot of my close friends are engaged with that, which is great. I know it's more of a personal ask for me than a wider political one, because
So it needs to engage you personally?
Yeah.
It's really good. I think it's good to get people involved. I've just never really had anything come up that I thought was worth signing for, if that makes sense, yeah.
Cool.
That sometimes it's really hard, as in online activism, because you see so many things. It's like, I want to click on that, but it's overwhelming. There's so much to do, and yeah, so many things you can click on and sign up for, and yeah.
I think it's a pretty effective way, but I think after a while, like when you sign up to one petition, then you keep on getting sent all the emails about every other petition, and I think that's kind of what turns people off it, because they might be for one certain, petition or whatever, but then they'll get the notifications about all of it, so then people kind of avoid just generally signing up.
Yeah.
I think that probably the double-edged sword, if you like, of this social media generation is that we find out this kind of stuff really quickly, and then we forget it almost as quickly. So, it's all nice and warm and fuzzy to sign a petition, but unless you're going to follow it up, attend meetings, attend rallies, whatever, it's hard to really translate that into anything physical and concrete. So I just encourage other people to, not just be keyboard warriors, but actually get out and do something.